Hello everybody, ProtoFox here, coming back at you with another video. We are looking at more Transformers because of course we are. That's what I do. We look at Transformers, and today we will be looking at the Transformers Legacy Evolution Armada Universe Hotshot. Man, that is a mouthful, but enough all of that. Let's go ahead and get down to it. Here is the box. We have Hotshot looking good there. We've got really killer artwork of Hotshot there in his robot mode. We've got the killer mural artwork there, and if you get another box here, you put them together and it just creates the entire mural, and that is pretty awesome there. So we will go from there. We'll go to the back of the box. We see Hotshot, we see Evo Fusion, 21 steps, top of the box. Scan the QR, get his tech specs on me. There you go, all of that good stuff all around, and that is it for the packaging. And here we have Hotshot in his vehicle mode, and that is a very, very cool updated take on his original Armada car mode, and it's just super awesome here. You know, we see some panel lines. It looks like there's paint mismatching. It's not as bad in hand. It just comes across that way on the camera a bit, but that's the way it goes when you paint over translucent plastic. We've got translucent windows here in blue to match the whole look that he had in Armada. He is definitely a smaller deluxe, but that is okay as we see how things work out here. He does have the Minicon port. I don't have a Minicon handy, so I can't port on a Minicon, but obviously it is there to do so. Let's get some vehicle mode comparisons here. The gold standard, as far as I'm concerned, Siege Sideswipe. That looks good. Let's see how they stack up. He is definitely tad shorter in car mode, but that looks good. Doing some 360 stuff going on here. He rolls as rolling cars should. And for another little bonus, because of course I'm going to go ahead and do this, the original Hotshot. And obviously here we can see he is definitely much smaller than the original 2003 Deluxe. This is a 20-year-old toy, so let's be kind. I know this is a very maligned, the original Armada Hotshot, but I have nostalgia for it. But it looks good. And here's a funny part. To get really close comparison, that you can actually plug into the 5mm port. So that's kind of funny, but you can see how they line up there. 360 on old Hotshot there. Really wish they would have painted on some taillights for him, but that is okay. That's good. And for another little bonus here, we go ahead and we can pop out the grabber claw gimmick, and he can do something very similar without having to press things down. But there we go. There we go. We have the car mode, and of course, this, engine piece is also his weapon. His gun, 5mm pegs and ports and all that good stuff. But let's go ahead and get down into robot mode. First, you're going to do like you did when you were mimicking the whole front grabber section. Got that. Then we're going to go ahead and, now these are all tabbed in. We can see how the underside of the car works here. That flips down. That flips down to kind of mimic the front of how he looked. And then you're going to go ahead and let's do this first. Let's do this. Let's get the translucent plastic and hope and pray that I don't ham fist and break it. I didn't break it. Haha! It's on ball joints. It's made to pop off. And of course now I'm dropping it because of course I would. Things explode in my hand because I'm an incredibly large-handed, ham-fisted individual. And I'm silly. So then, go ahead and slide those guys inside. Do the same thing over here. Boom. And go ahead and just kind of spin those out of the way for the moment. Now we come back over here. We can pull the arms down and out that way. And then we're going to come down here. We're going to separate things first. Let's do that. One of those pegs. Then you're going to come down here. This is on a hinge. And then you can see the port there. Tab here. That's going to go ahead and plug in. And then you're going to spin the leg around. Then you're going to go ahead and spin that dealie around. And that just kind of sits there to finish off the back of the leg. You're going to do the same thing over on this side here. Let's get this jumbled mess out of the way. Port, peg, tab in, boom, legs are done. So we can now do the torso. First, you're gonna flip that around. Then you're gonna take the spoilers and you're gonna tab them up like so. Pull the arms down, go ahead and spin that out and finish the look there, boom. And then you're gonna take that, just kind of move that out of the way. You're gonna go ahead and flip the chest assembly down and you're gonna spin the head out. So you got that there, boom, peg that back into place. And then we're gonna go ahead and you're coming from here. You're gonna rotate like so. Port, peg, peg, meet port. Boom on both sides. Boom! We have Armada Hotshot in his robot mode. And hopefully that doesn't come across as dark as that's looking. I think that's a little too dark there. I do have a flash on, as you can see. We'll try and get through this as I figure out lighting, because apparently my lighting is pretty rough. Let's see what happens when I do this. Nope, can't do that. That's a bad idea. Oh, lighting issues, folks. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Hopefully this comes out better. But anyway, we got Hotshot. Let's go ahead and get a close-up look here. Nice. Painted and sculpted in detailing. All over. You know, he's got some junk hanging off, but that's okay. You're hearing trucks go by, have the windows open up because it's a beautiful day here in Illinois. And of course, garbage truck ass drive by is loud. I'm sorry. Anywho, head rotates. I believe that is a mushroom peg. The visor does in fact flip down to mimic that, but go ahead and put that up. Arms rotate at the shoulders. You do have to move this out of the way if you want to do the full range of movement. But got that. Arms go out. 90 degree. A little over. We've got waist swivel. He can do the full splits. He can kick back that far. He can kick forward that far. And he's got that much in the knees. You move that out of the way. I think you can get 90 degrees. So that's that. We'll go ahead and fold that back into place. And of course, the now industry standard ankle rocker. Let's get him all stood up. There we go. A little bit yellow, better lighting. You can go ahead, take his accessory, plug it into his hand. He's all armed up now and ready to go. And that is that. Let's go ahead and get in some comparisons here. We have Armada Hotshot here with the gold standard as far as I'm concerned. War for Cybertron side swipe. And that looks really, really good together there, I think. I feel it fits in. He is definitely a shade taller than Sideswipe. 2 seconds here. I'm just getting something else ready off camera here. So as you hear me, he's a little shade taller. Not too bad. Definitely has a bit of a backpack going on. Of course he would, because it's Armada. Or, you know, Armada inspired, based, what have you. But yeah, that's good. That's how it goes. And you can even, like on the original Hotshot, do the Axle Zuka. So that's pretty cool. All nice nods, throwbacks to what would be now the 20th anniversary of Transformers Armada. And for the bonus comparison, of course, we're going to bring in the OG original Hotshot. And as much as maligned as this original Hotshot is here, you know, I have nostalgic feelings for him. I love him. He is a great toy, because that's what they are. They are toys. If you want big collector's pieces, go get Masterpiece, because that's what you do. This was fun. I dug this. I had a good time with this. It makes me feel good to have a nice, new, updated version of Armada Hotshot. And he looks cool. Do I recommend this toy? Yes, I do recommend this toy. He is good. Pick him up. If you have nostalgic feels for Armada, pick them up. If you like Legacy, pick them up. It's just a great toy all around. That's how I'm going to leave it. And with all of that said, I will say unto you this. Hopefully this isn't too dark. Let's bring him in closer. I do have a flash on. I don't know why my lighting is not doing what it's supposed to do. Well, hopefully this comes across okay. But anyway, I'll leave you all with this. If you like the video, give it a like. If you did, shoot a subscribe my way. I'd greatly appreciate this. And I say this unto you. Be kind to yourselves and your fellow human beings, because life is too short, so play on. And I will see you in the next video. Buy this toy.